Hello and welcome everyone to a brand new episode of Let's Play Bayonetta 2. I'm your host Gamora, and I know I said this in the last episode about going into hell, but now I know for sure that this chapter is going to be us in Inferno, because we actually went through the gates at the end of the last episode, so this is where the difficulty level spikes a little bit, so let's see what hell has to offer us. If you guys are enjoying this series, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, and check out these episodes live on YouTube and Twitch. And thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. Oh, Fox McCloud. In hell. This place doesn't look that friendly. I wonder where everybody is. Wonder why those two both went out at once. Alright. No, I think there should be some stuff for us to get. I think something on that ledge over there. Oh, actually, is there anything? Oh, here's a Muspelheim. Is that it? Can we jump? No, we probably can't jump that far. Also, I don't see anything over there, so I see no point. Alright, let's hope this one is not incredibly weird and difficult. Defeat all enemies, which time cannot be activated. That could be easy or hard, depending on the enemies. Let's take this guy out first, since he is... Oh, we dodged that. Yeah, this guy has no... Yeah, no HP. Okay, he's gone. Oh, I can't do Witch Time, but I can do Bats Within still.
So close.
We don't need Witch Time to beat you guys. Ooh, I didn't know that I could summon... I can summon stuff with my torture attacks in this game. I haven't done too many of them, since I feel like it's not as valuable. I feel like it's more valuable to do the Umbrian Climax. That was a pretty cool torture attack. I guess we should probably try doing that more often. Alright, first attempt on that. Happy about that. Also, it looks like we have a book to read. Let's see what this is all about. I guess about the Inferno. Overseer of Inferno. Inferno, the cruelest, most ruthless place in existence. Humans are said to end up in this hellish world upon meeting an untimely end. In Inferno, power controls everything. Isn't that crazy? Go to hell if you just die in an untimely way. Has nothing to do with being good or evil. Well, I guess one could argue that you died untimely because you were evil, but who knows? War between its demonic inhabitants is endless, and it isn't uncommon for rank to quickly change hands. I've been picking up a thing or two about the place at this bar I've been frequenting. Recently, just like in our world, there are some strange things occurring, and the denizens are starting to get a little restless. The owner of this bar advised me to keep my distance. Told me it might not be a place where I can get by on my good looks alone. Like that place exists. Even if it did, it's not like I could find my way there, even if I wanted to. I keep mentioning this bar, but I have to keep its particulars to a minimum. I've made a deal with the owner that I won't disclose its location. It's too good of a source of information to leak where it is anyway. Okay, just a hint. It's a bar in the same city as the office my dad left behind. The bar keeps a low profile, tucked away in one of the darker parts of town. I wouldn't say it's the best place to take a date, but the owner's always got good stories. I end up getting most of my info I'm looking for there. It doesn't come cheap, though. When you catch the bartender in a good mood, he'll tell you some strange tales. Worlds that are like something out of a kid's story to us. Paradiso Inferno. He speaks about them with descriptions so realistic that you can get lost in the story pretty easily. And before you know it, you've been listening to him talk the entire night. He's a strange guy, though. The few rare times I get a look past his sunglasses at those blood-stained, glowing red eyes, the gaze is so chilling. I think I might freeze my very soul. He always says you won't find a nicer angel anywhere you look, but something tells me that's just your run-of-the-mill demon joke. So is he an angel? Was that the implication? Well, we got a whole bunch of stuff to read. Also got another book here. Which one is it? Oh, demonic currency, right? That's probably short. Every once in a while, you'll find someone either brave or stupid enough to pick a fight with angels and demons. A word of advice: save the epic battle for video games. Meet one of these monsters for real, and the only smart choice is to run. If you have a death wish, I won't try and stop you, but at least make sure to arm yourself with proper weaponry. Everyday guns and knives are nothing more than minor irritations to these beings. They won't even leave a scratch. You need something with a lot more bite. How does one acquire such a weapon? As hard-working, upstanding citizens like you and I eke out our meager existence, in a certain establishment, these types of goods switch hands daily. Sequestered in the shadows of gaudy neon, this part bar, part armory makes its home in the dankest corner of the city, the gates of hell. I guess he spoiled the name of the bar, even though he said in the last journal he wouldn't do this. Well, he's going to pay for that one, I bet. The unremarkable facade opens into an equally unremarkable pub, but those who enter via a secret door will meet a weaponsmith without equal. This, however, is easier said than done. Even if you find the door, one look from the barkeep and most don't make it past the threshold. Don't even think of trying to buy these articles with money. Remarkable weapons require something remarkable in payment, namely, the glowing halos that crown angels or the metals that carry a demon's essence. The types of currency that, while sinister, are said to be treasures of incomparable beauty. If you are looking for a discount, right brand of Japanese sake makes any deal more palatable. You should be able to get him to hand over at least a priceless talisman or two. Alright. We got a new summon. Who's this going to be? I forgot. Oh, the hands. Right. A giant endowed with 6 fearsome arms capable of pulverizing mountains. Those unfortunate enough to fall underfoot of the demon are subject to days-long violent earthquakes. Lacking knowledge, but brimming with brutality, it is said that even the most powerful of conjurers should take heed of the danger this beast presents. And that sounds very similar to the description of the same demon in Bayonetta 1. I guess why change it too much? It's pretty much the same thing. Enveloper of flame, pride, a fallen angel from Paradiso, who once served God as a blazing chariot, bearing the name Pride. Those who summon him trade their ears and eyes for power and pleasure. However, those who call him forth must be capable with his power. He controls his reins, not the one who summoned him, and once the flames of the chariot has been ignited, it cannot be extinguished, not even by Pride himself. Oh, seems like a wild cannon. The gazer of death, malicious. A master occultist of Inferno who is the embodiment of malice, stealing various names from different creatures in hell. Malice is just one name by which he is known. Inexperienced witches will unwittingly summon Malice and be tricked into forming a contract with him before knowing his true identity or appearance. No matter how kind or courteous malicious may act, he is not to be trusted under any circumstance. He is a shaman of hell who finds his greatest delight in deceiving and betraying others, trapping them in regret and hopelessness. Alright. Now we have new angels. What are these angels? Can't be too many of them, right? Oh, must be the prophet, right? Waiting for Bayonetta and Loki at the gates of hell was the masked lumen sage and a mysterious unknown figure. The unknown presence seemed to have an outline that was blurred ever so slightly, as if it were not an actual physical form. Yet from it radiated an ominous aura so thick one could feel the inside of their body being ripped apart, seemingly neither purely physical nor purely spiritual, nor angel nor demon. For an instant, a hint of confusion flashed across Bayonetta's features as she looked upon this fearsome opponent. Umber Witch, is that the limit of your power? Did you never open your eyes to your true potential? Chapter 3, The True Vigrid Chronicles. Savdra. Alright, and I guess we can open this up, but it doesn't really matter. I guess it'll tell us. So we got the number 1. I guess the next one's after verse 9. We can check that out. Alright, I think we can make it over there. And over here. Get our little treasure here. It's gotta be like a lollipop, right? I think so. Oh. A Midas Testament. Interesting. Wonder what the point of us coming here. Oh, it's a verse. Ooh, that was a quick one. We're doing good so far. Nope. Didn't see that coming. Kind of a bad camera angle, but it's whatever. Okay, then. Well, we started off pretty well. Well, these guys have an ice attack? That's surprising.
Is that all you've got?
Well, I want to torture the other one. Is that the bat? Is that insta-kill? No, I guess it is. Wow. That's like 3/4 of its health. Oh, there's actually another weapon in here. That's interesting. Although I guess based off of the last weapon that we got, it's not going to be too surprising if this is split between multiple chapters. The Angelic Hymns. I'm not going to try to pronounce those names. Definitely not an easy thing to pronounce. Wonder if we can, do you think we can make that jump? I think we can make it if we switch to the bird. Actually, where did we even come from? Oh, that over there. All right. Well, there's a raven there. Oh, geez, I can't believe that happened. That's dumb. Oh well. What you gonna do, I suppose? I'm not really in the mood for trying to get that guy. There's really no point. Unless there's something you get for that. I'm not really sure, though. I've never actually... Even though I've beaten this game on every difficulty, probably gotten every item. I don't think I've ever... I guess that would count as an item. I guess I can't really say I got every item. I think I got everything in the shop, though. Yeah, I could say that much. Hate these stupid flying birds. Just out of reach. You hit on the ground, and if you jump, you're just too damn high. Gonna have to jump and fall for a little bit. which kind of leaves you open to attack. Oh, that was verse 2. Although the last one we did wasn't that verse like 3 or 4? Oh, actually, okay, I'm glutton for punishment. Oh, I guess we couldn't get him. Alright, once was enough. Oh, this is probably... Oh, I was about to say, there's probably something we might miss by jumping on these platforms. But I guess not. You can't dodge, you just kind of have to... you kind of... There's actually no dodge. You kind of just have to be in the right position. Although I think these beasts are pretty much in the same pattern every time, so if you know the way to go, you're not going to get hit. Oh, that was a broken witch heart. Nice. Oh, we got a platinum for that because of the damage we took. Unfortunate. Oh, I think this is the first of our... Yep. It's the first time we have to face off against one of our summons. Dang, right? I think that's the Twister of Flame. I think that's our spider friend.
Almost.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I guess we did face off against Gamora in the beginning, but I'm not counting that since we're not... This is the first one we did in Hell, pretty much. Doing good so far. Surprisingly enough. I usually get hit by this guy plenty of times. There it goes. Bound to happen.
So close. Almost.
But we're doing alright. I usually do way worse.
Got you.
If the fight's not over, I better not say anything yet.
Get out.
What's that? I don't remember that being part of the fight. Ah, they're not in my way, so I don't care. At least Madame Butterfly is always on our side. Almost avoided damage this whole fight. Can't believe it. Probably really close to pure. Okay, there we go. I would have been so mad if that was the first time I got hit in that fight. Although our combo was kind of trash, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I think I remember there being something here. Or am I just misremembering? There's definitely stuff for us to get. Oh, is this something? Nope. Ah, maybe I'm thinking of some other location. No, I think this actually might be a pretty short chapter. It's probably going to be like a 30-minute chapter. If I remember correctly. Is it here? Is that what I'm thinking of? Now that we open this up, there's something on the side. I guess not. Maybe it's some other tentacle thing. Balance. Nope. I guess this is talking about Gamora. There's a balance that exists in all things. Finding it isn't the easiest thing in the world, but when you do, few things give you a better sense of accomplishment. Balance has a great deal of meaning to our world. The three realms our world is divided into, light, darkness, and chaos, have been carefully balanced as the trinity of realities so as to not interfere with one another. Although we say three realms, they originally existed as one. They split The split caused the balance between these worlds to sometimes be as delicate as walking across thin ice. If one realm were to eventually acquire power greater than the others, the balance of the three realms would easily fall into anarchy. There are some with the ability to travel to Purgatorio, the realm between realms, or use gates to travel back and forth between different realms, sometimes causing chaos and confusion. Irresponsible use of this power can cause monumental problems for the Trinity. It can lead to wars between realms and devastating natural disasters. At least if I'm to believe the words of a certain bartender I've been spending too much time with. Perhaps these natural disasters happening within the realms are some sign that this collapse in balance between the three realms is already underway. Which reminds me, there have been some unnatural occurrences happening to me as well that could only be explained by a crisis sweeping all realms of existence. Getting my coat stuck in that car door, getting turned down by 3 girls in the same week. What other reason could there be other than foul play in the balance of the Trinity? Is that the reason Luca keeps, every time Luca's in a cutscene, he either like runs into a wall or like falls from some great height or gets kicked by Bayonetta? This must be the trinities of reality breaking apart. The Eradicator of Paradise. I guess it didn't really give us an introduction to this, since we were flying past them. A vile centipede hailing from the Frigentanta, a river of boiling blood in the depths of Inferno. Rumors speaks of its body existing 10 kilometers in length. Moves unlike anything its size, its deftness allows it to wrap around and constrict its prey in the blink of an eye. I think this is actually one of our summons as well. I guess this is the first summon. I mean, I guess we technically didn't face off against it. So this is probably the first one we faced off against. I think it's the same spider. The Twister of Flame. Phantas Marina? Who knows? Nests upon a sea of magma, deep within the furthest reaches of Inferno. Rarely seen upon the face of Earth, even sightings of the demon in Hell are a seldom event, leading to its name, which means phantom spider. Oh, I think that sounds familiar. Yeah. I think this must be our summon for real. I remember that from Bayonetta 1. While having the frightening appearance of a spider, it is a curious beast, and should one have the good fortune to encounter the phantom spider, one should treat it with care and respect, in hopes of receiving rare treasures and secrets in return. The phantom spider are growing increasingly violent, perhaps due to the recent occurrence of unnatural phenomena in the human world. Sightings of the creature outside their molten layers may be related to this change in behavior. Anyone who encounters one is advised to take caution. Phantom spiders can spit magma from their stomachs, capable of incinerating victims within seconds. Well, at least the death will be quick. Oh, we got a Gates of Hell. Is there really anything we need? I don't think so. We have plenty of souls. Souls. I can't believe I'm still saying souls. Considering it's been like so long since I beat Dark Souls. 87,000 halos.
Is that all you've got? Almost.
Well, thanks for that easy witch time, Gunner. Better to keep them alive.
Is that all you've got?
Because it's pretty easy to dodge his gunshot, since you can easily see it coming. I say that as I almost got hit by that one for not paying attention.
So close. See ya.
Wonder if the other one's gonna do it. Now let's kill this one. He's probably almost dead. And these guys have a ton of HP. I don't see how the angels can stand a chance against him. Let's just destroy him with a hammer. Why not?
Excellent.
Oh, we dodged that. Good on him. I think there's one more enemy that I'm... Yeah, I don't like this enemy. This enemy can instantly kill you. Oh, I'm not even going to try to show it. Swindler of Progress. Resentment. We're going to go ham on this one. I'll explain later if she doesn't kill me. That was very close. If we got hit by that beam, it would have turned us into a
Almost.
Theresa, the child version. And if you got caught by this thing, it's insta-death, pretty much. Oh, jeez. No. Jeez. Alright, just shoot you to death. Well, at least we didn't instantly die. Wasn't the best fight, but better than death, I suppose. Now, how am I supposed to get that? Is it over here? No. Oh, can we jump over it? Okay, we still can. What do we get for our troubles? Just a yellow lollipop. There's got to be something else over here, no? Oh, look at that. Another piece of the LP. I'm sure there's going to be a fight also. Yep, there it is. Oh, you know what? I probably should have done a, Oh, wait a minute. Oh, geez, it's this thing. I didn't realize there was two of these. This is not a fight I want to be a part of. Uh-oh. Yep. I guess you're going to see the death. We can get away, maybe. Nope. It's over. We're dead. Jeez, I hate this fight. You don't usually have to fight two of them. I think that's the first time we actually died. That's the first continue I think we've had. Yeah, but we're going to try it again. It's not like you lose that much time. We pretty much started off at the same place. Besides, we can't give that up. We need to keep that. Oh, jeez, that was close. Let's hope it doesn't do that again. Although I think the more witch time we get, the better. Almost grabbed me, this sucker. I think once we take one out, it's... Oh, I can't believe that.
So close.
Yeah, we're torture and attacking you. I don't care about this. I have the frog deal with you. Oh. Oh. I didn't realize that they dropped a weapon. What is that? Well, that's a pretty cool weapon. Well, it's pretty useless against these things. It pretty much did no damage.
So close.
Oh, right. I forgot that the crow can actually do damage.
Almost.
Alright. This is pretty much a cakewalk compared to those other two enemies. I think that might be it. I can't imagine there being anything else here. I mean, we did just get a golden LP. Wait a minute. How do you get out of here? Oh, there it is. Oh, for a second, I was just like, how did we get back in here? Oh, nice. Got a full health restore because of that. I guess it always pays to check these things. Wait a minute. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. I think there was something behind this. Hopefully we can still get it. I could have sworn I remember something being behind one of these things. Maybe it's not this one. I guess, I think it was just a treasure chest. I guess if we miss it, it's not the... Oh, what's that? Oh, there's the Muspelheim. Although I think that one's pretty much right in our way. Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss this one. And this is pretty much the other one. Wait a minute. This is a whole new area. Well, before we go in that direction, let's do this. Since we're already here. Let's see if we can take care of this one really quick. No, we're already at the 30-minute mark. I guess I miscalculated, since we are going to do a whole bunch of extra stuff, how long this chapter is. Defeat all the enemies without taking a single hit. Oh, that's not going to be easy. Alright, we'll try it a couple times, but this one might be, it's definitely possible for me. I just don't know if I want to spend the time here to do it. Especially if it's just this one. That was a late dodge, but it's fine. I guess it was just the one enemy. It wasn't too bad. Could have been a lot better. But, you know, we did it without taking a hit. Second attempt. I'll take that. And a pure plat. I'll definitely take that. You know what? I guess you can't... I guess you can charge this gun. But you can't charge the leg guns. Whoa. That was a little disorienting. What's in this direction? Bound to be something over here, right? This can't be the way we need to go. This must be like a secret area. It's probably going to be just a battle and a chest. Oh, what's this, buddy?
Excellent.
Much better than the one who kills us instantly. Turns us into a child. I'll take 2 of these before I take 2 of the other ones. Although this guy has some high defense, sure takes a lot to kill.
Is that all you've got?
Oh man, I could have sworn I had the timing on that right.
Almost.
His gears look super cool though, don't they? Wow, that's an attack I wasn't really expecting. Kinda got lucky with that dodge.
So close.
I don't think I ever remember seeing that move. Oh, he sure got punished. Oh, jeez, you gotta be kidding me. He's like a couple hits away. I can't believe he got us with that. Now I gotta say, his weapons are by far the worst weapons in this game that you can pick up off of enemies. And I'm sure they do a ton of damage, but they take so long to like actually deploy. Because you pretty much put them on the ground and it takes a while for them to spin up and then they launch straight forward. You pretty much have to be in witch time to line up the shot perfectly. Or the enemy just has to be really big. Alright, nice. That's the third LP. Oh, well, there's something else over there. Oh, very interesting. How do we get down there? I actually don't know. That's very interesting. Is that a place we missed? Or is that a place that we're going to go to next? Maybe we have to beat this up secretly? Because it looks like there's a chest over there. I don't know. I don't see any paths. I guess maybe we already missed it. I don't know. I guess let's move on for now. Maybe we'll run into it later. Didn't see that bird the first time. Although I think this is where the chapter ends. So we probably just missed it. Yep. Oh, I think I remember this enemy. The samurai dude. He's quick. The embracer of extremes. Sloth. That's a very ironic name for him, considering he's like super damn fast. Hard to predict. I never liked facing off against this enemy.
Is that all you've got? Got you.
Well, doing alright so far, I guess.
Get out. Bingo.
Maybe we can kill him off in this. Can we finish him off? Ooh, nice. Died a lot faster than I thought. Did we get hit? I don't think we got hit. Was that a pure plat? Ooh,
You've been naughty.
that makes me super happy, considering how much trouble I used to have on him. Alright, where are these pieces going to be? Oh, I guess it's going to be all the way down. Jeez, gotta make this long journey. Only 37 seconds. Oh, of course. Already screwed this up. Where is it? I think we screwed this up already. Maybe if we go quick enough, we'll make it. I think we can still make it, as long as we don't miss too many of them. Yep, made it just in time. Or I guess we're still at 8 seconds, but... Alright. You know, I'm surprised that they didn't make those that difficult. I mean, that's fairly easy. Because we screwed up pretty bad. And we still had 8 seconds. Where was it? Oh, there it is. Also, we have this other area. Maybe it'll take us to where that chest was. Oh, nice. Full heart. You know, I've just noticed, if we get a witch heart, like a partial witch heart, that is the 4th heart and makes a complete witch heart, like in this world, we get the full health. But if we get the 4th witch heart in Muspelheim, it doesn't recover our HP. Oh geez, the samurai buddy there.
So
I think
close.
that's him, right? Looks different, actually. Oh, yeah, he's got the swords. I guess he wants revenge.
Get out.
for the last time.
Almost.
Oh man, I could have sworn we dodged that, but whatever.
So close.
We gotta take him out first. Targeting these other people though.
Fire. Got you.
Alright, forget it. Let's just target this one. He's almost dead.
So close.
Oh, why did I pull out the hammer? Oh, I must have pushed R1 by accident.
Got you. Get out.
And you're dead. I like how the other guy... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You didn't die? Alright, whatever.
Get out.
I guess we'll have to do it this way. I kind of wanted to do a torture attack on this one. And he took a lot... This is why I hate this guy.
Excellent. Almost.
He can be a real pain in the butt.
Is that all you've got?
And pretty unpredictable. We just used like his feet. Is he like a monkey? Kind of looks like a... Maybe he's an actual sloth in his design. Well, that was awful. We lost a lot of HP in that fight. Yeah, 4,300. Jeez. Hold on. Which direction did we come from? I think maybe we already explored everything. We got the heart. That's probably the only prize here. Don't see anything else. We also got the chest. Alright, I guess it's time to move on. Oh, here's the one that was behind. I knew that there was one behind one of these tentacle things, I guess. I don't know what else you want to call them. Could have sworn that this was the end of the chapter. I guess there's another section. We're probably coming up to it now. Probably one final fight. Oh, who's that? Oh, please don't tell me. Okay. I thought it was Luca for a second.
If it ain't Bayonetta. Fancy finding a witch like you in a place like this.
Rodin. Don't tell me you came here to rescue me, like some kind of knight in shining armor.
Could have told us about the shortcut.
Do I look like the rescuing type? If you were to kick the bucket here, I'd be all over your soul like a hungry hyena.
I think this actually might be the end of the chapter. Nope. Oh, this part is actually on, I thought this was going to be part of the next chapter.
I'll go easy on you guys. So let's have some fun.
I didn't realize it was part of this chapter. But this part's cool. Rodin is gonna show us what he's capable of. That's why I say never not to mess with him. Dude's a G.
Almost.
He's got that one smackdown attack that's pretty much a one-hit kill. I think it pretty much takes out any demon in one hit. Yeah, if we had to fight against... Yeah, that one right there. If we had to fight against all these demons, we would be having a bad time. This section would be a nightmare if that were the case. The strategy for making this fight quick is pretty much keep everyone near Rodin. Let's just hit this guy because he walks over to him. So we want to keep everyone around Rodin, since he can pretty much one-shot everything.
Is that all you've got?
There it goes. That's what we want. For him to do that smackdown attack. Even these guys die in one hit. Come on, Rodon. What are you doing? Come on. Nobody can even hit him.
Get the fuck out.
I think that was the end of it. I don't think there's anything else after that.
We're here. And so is my target by the looks of it.
Jean, there she is.
Hold up. You're not seriously thinking of getting between a man and his next payday. Chill, Bayonetta. Don't go shooting up my target, you dig? I need that one intact.
Yep. That's probably the end of the chapter. Next chapter is probably going to be the boss fight, if I had to take a guess. Yep. Alright. And with that, we're so close. We missed one verse. Unbelievable.
Might make the back page of the classified.
We also died once. In a silly way. But it's still a death. Alright, and with that, we're done with chapter 10. In the next chapter, we're going to do Inferno and its ruler. Which kind of doesn't make actually much sense. Inferno. Why does the name of this chapter not sound familiar? They change. When I first started Bayonetta 2, I had to download an update for it. So I'm wondering, they changed some of the names in preparation for Bayonetta 3? Because this one doesn't sound familiar. All the other ones sounded familiar. I don't know. Maybe I just forgot it. Who knows? Alright. But chapter 11 is going to be for the next episode, so be sure to check it out. Thanks for watching and have a good day.